Hey, so in this video I'll be replacing this entire fence and show you how to get from this to this. Because the planks are really bad and the stringers holding the planks are not that great as well. The only thing what's good are these posts. They didn't rot at all, so I'm gonna leave them to make my job easier, and I'm only gonna replace these. So that's gonna make my day faster and easier, and it's gonna look great. Looking at what I do in this video, you can almost do any kind of fence repair like that. And once again, look at it inside. The most of this stuff is bad, but the posts are pretty good. They're solid and stable, so I'm gonna leave the posts. So I'm gonna replace the stringers and every single of this vertical board. So first I'm gonna cut these off. Stringers, I'm gonna remove these panels, cut it into pieces so I can dump it out. And then I'm gonna start looking for my level so I can install the new stringers the same way they were. Now I have all my panels removed, everything is out on the pile here. It's gonna go directly to garbage. So what I'm gonna do now, I wanna add those stringers in between the posts. One on the top, one on the bottom, the same way it was before. I got it removed, and for that I'm gonna need these fence brackets. I got the old one removed. I'm gonna put these new ones. It was around 30 cents each. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place it here flush with this outer edge, and then on each side, one on top, bottom, and every single post on each side. And then we're gonna place our 2x4s right in between. So for that I need all of these to be aligned. So I need to determine one perfect level for each of these posts. So I don't want them to step down, so I want them to be all in the same level. I have a laser level here. This is self-leveling laser, and it's gonna give me straight line across all these posts. And then once I do the top, I'm gonna lower it and do the same thing for the bottom. So this is my line. So I'm gonna mark it here. This line will be the top of my bracket. So each bracket will sit on that height, just like that. Just for the measurement. So I'm gonna place one right against the top line here. All my fence brackets are done now at the bottom and the top. So now I'll be cutting these 2x4s to the size in between the posts and placing them right in. And then after that, we're gonna secure it with a screw here, one in the bottom and on the other side as well. So after I was done with my fence framing here, I started laying out these vertical planks. Those are 6x6x1, actually 6 feet width, 1 inch thick, and 6 feet high. I actually needed 5 feet high, but 6 is fine. I just had to cut off the top. And you can see how I was laying them out really tight, one against each other, so there is no any gap right now. It looks like really good privacy fence, but this gap is going to show within 3 weeks. This is going to dry, and the gap of 1/4 of an inch is going to show as well. I cut off the top and I trimmed the corners here, left and right on each plank, because that's the original design of the house that I wanted to follow. Once I started with the very first plank over there, I just wanted to make sure this is level and straight. I'm using just regular nails to nail this for my stringers. That's what I'm gonna keep doing it, because that's the way I'm getting much faster when I'm nailing that. And then I'm just gonna place a laser line, and I'm gonna drive 2 screws for each of these planks for the top and then for the bottom. So 2 screws for the bottom, 2 for the top into the stringer for each of these planks. So now I'm gonna wrap this up, just a little piece for tomorrow. And as you could see, I was using nails to secure those planks for the stringers. So now I can load my pouch with screws and go fast. 2 on each plank in the middle, so you can see how it's matching the middle of the stringer approximately. 2, 2, 2, and then the bottom 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's how we're gonna go. So that's about it, guys. This is my fence completed, rebuilt. Once again, I didn't want to remove these posts as they are fairly good and stable, and that would be quite a bigger chunk of work to remove these posts, get them out, and then re-drill the hole and then put a new one and pour the concrete around it. I do have an entire video how to do it. This was really simple and easy, just to rebuild my framing structure out of those stringers with the brackets and then keep laying those vertical planks, and simple as that. Anybody can do this. This is definitely a DIY project. I did the same thing for the gate. As you can see, I kept the frame of the gate. I removed those vertical planks and rebuilt that. I made a nice arc with my jigsaw. So that's about it, guys. You could see how I easily rebuilt this fence. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below, like and subscribe.